Hey everyone, welcome back to Leo and Mia English Podcast. I'm Leo. Thank you so much for tuning in today.
And I'm Mia. This is episode 8 of Series 2, Emotions and Feelings. Last week we talked about gratitude, a warm, beautiful emotion. Today we go somewhere a little more uncomfortable.
Jealousy. One of those emotions nobody likes to admit they feel, but everyone does. Today we talk about it honestly and figure out what to actually do with it.
This is a B1 episode. Richer vocabulary, deeper ideas. Stay with us. This one might surprise you.
Mia, honest question. When was the last time you felt jealous? Really, genuinely jealous?
Okay, I'll be honest. Last month, a colleague got a promotion I had been working toward for 2 years. She deserved it. She's talented and hardworking. But the moment I heard, a hot, sharp feeling in my chest. Jealousy. Immediate. Embarrassing.
I really appreciate that you said embarrassing, because I think that's how most people feel about jealousy. Like you shouldn't have it. Like it makes you a bad person.
Exactly. And that shame on top of the jealousy makes it twice as hard to deal with. What about you, Leo?
I get jealous of people who seem to have everything figured out. You know that person. They have the good job, the great relationship, the perfect holiday photos on social media. And I sit there thinking, how do they do it? With a mix of admiration and something more bitter.
Social media jealousy is a very modern problem. You're comparing your real, complicated life to someone's highlight reel. It's not a fair comparison at all.
Comparing my real life to their highlight reel. That's exactly what it is. Okay, so what is jealousy really? And why do we all feel it?
Okay, let's start with the definition and an important distinction. There are actually 2 emotions that people often confuse: jealousy and envy. They feel similar, but they're different.
I always thought they were the same word. What's the difference?
Envy is about wanting what someone else has. They have something I want. A new car, a great relationship, a talent. Jealousy is about fear of losing something you already have. Someone might take this from me.
Oh, so when I look at those perfect social media photos, that's more envy. I want what they seem to have. But if I worry a friend is replacing me with someone new, that's jealousy, fear of losing the friendship.
Exactly right. In everyday conversation, people use the words interchangeably, and that's fine. But understanding the difference helps you identify what you're actually feeling. And that's the first step to dealing with it.
So why do we feel it? Where does jealousy come from?
At its root, jealousy is about self-comparison and self-worth. When you see someone else succeeding, especially at something you care about, it triggers a quiet question. What does that mean about me?
So it's not really about them at all. It's about my own relationship with myself.
Precisely. Jealousy is a mirror. The thing you're jealous of tells you something important. It shows you what you want, what you value, what you feel you're lacking. That's actually very useful information.
So jealousy is information, just like anger was information in episode 4. Every emotion is trying to tell us something.
Yes, exactly. The problem isn't the feeling. The problem is when we let it control us, when jealousy turns into resentment, or when it pushes us to compare ourselves destructively and feel worthless.
So the question is never, how do I stop feeling jealous? The question is, what is this jealousy trying to show me? I really like that reframe.
And listener, Think about something you've been jealous of recently. Not to feel bad about it, but to ask, what does this tell me about what I want? That question is the beginning of something useful.
Okay, let's talk about the dangerous side. Because jealousy can really damage things. Relationships, confidence, mental health. What are the biggest traps?
Trap 1. Obsessive comparison. This is when you can't stop measuring yourself against one specific person. You check their social media. You track their success. You build a whole story in your head about how much better they are than you.
And the terrible thing about social media is it's designed for exactly this. The algorithm shows you success, beauty, achievement, all curated, all filtered. It's a comparison machine.
A comparison machine. That's a great term. And when you compare your inner life to someone's outer presentation, you will always feel worse. You know all your own struggles and failures. You only see their highlights. It's a rigged game.
A rigged game. You can't win. What's trap 2?
Sabotage. Either self-sabotage or trying to bring the other person down. Self-sabotage looks like, I'm never going to be as good as them, so why try? You give up before you start. The jealousy kills your motivation.
And the other kind, trying to bring someone down, that's even more destructive. Gossip, undermining someone, hoping they fail. It never actually makes you feel better. It just makes you feel worse about yourself.
Right, because when you try to pull someone down, you have to stay in the mud to do it. You don't lift yourself up, you just drag both of you lower.
Trap 3?
Silence. Not talking about it. Jealousy that stays hidden becomes poison. It grows in the dark, becomes resentment, damages relationships slowly, from the inside. Like rust on metal. You don't see it happening, but the structure weakens.
Jealousy as rust. It's a slow, invisible damage, and by the time you notice it, the relationship might already be corroded.
Yes, which is why naming it, even just to yourself, is so important. And listener, do you recognize any of these traps in your life right now? No judgment, just awareness.
Okay, the part I've been waiting for. What do we actually do with jealousy? Because knowing its information is one thing, acting on it is another.
Step 1. Acknowledge it without shame. Say it to yourself clearly. I am jealous of this person right now. That's okay. It's a normal human feeling. Don't fight it. Don't pretend it isn't there. Just name it.
Name it to tame it. Again. This keeps coming up in every emotion we discuss.
Because it works. Once you name the feeling, your rational brain comes online and you have a choice. Step 2. Get curious. Ask, what specifically am I jealous of? Their success? Their confidence? Their relationship?
And once you know what you're jealous of, that tells you what you actually want for your own life.
Exactly. Jealousy becomes a compass. It points at the gap between where you are and where you want to be. And a gap is not a failure. It's a direction.
So instead of thinking, I'll never have what they have, you think, this shows me what I want. Now how do I move toward it?
Yes, and sometimes the most powerful thing is to be inspired by the person rather than threatened by them. If they did it, it's possible. They're proof it can be done.
Oh, that's a real shift. Going from, I resent their success to, Their success is evidence that mine is possible. That is genuinely difficult, but genuinely powerful.
It is difficult, but it's a choice you can make, and it gets easier with practice. And step 3, shift your focus back to your own path. Comparison is always between two different roads. Yours is yours, theirs is theirs.
You're running your own race. Looking at someone else's lane only slows you down.
And listener, the next time jealousy shows up, don't run from it. Sit with it. Ask what it's pointing at. Then use that energy to move forward on your own path. Jealousy turned outward is destructive. Jealousy turned inward is fuel.
Word of the day time. 3 B1 words from this episode. Honest. Useful vocabulary. Mia.
Word 1. Envy. E-N-V-Y. Envy is a feeling of wanting something that someone else has, their success, talent, possessions, or lifestyle. It's about wanting, not about fear of losing.
I felt a wave of envy looking at their travel photos, a beautiful mix of wanting that life and knowing I hadn't made it happen yet. Very honest.
Word 2. Resentment. R-E-S-E-N-T-M-E-N-T. Resentment is a bitter, long-lasting feeling of anger or jealousy towards someone, usually because you feel treated unfairly. It's what jealousy becomes when you don't deal with it.
The jealousy she didn't express slowly turned into resentment and damaged a friendship that had lasted years. Like rust on metal.
Word 3. Comparison. C-O-M-P-A-R-I-S-O-N. Comparison means measuring yourself against someone else. Healthy comparison can inspire you. Obsessive comparison destroys your peace. The key is which direction you use it.
Social media makes constant comparison so easy and so dangerous. Remember, you're comparing your real life to their highlight reel. Envy, resentment, comparison. 3 important words for an honest emotional life.
And that's episode 8. Jealousy is not a character flaw. It's a mirror. Use it to understand what you want. Then, turn your eyes back to your own path.
We'd love to know, has jealousy ever pointed you toward something you really wanted? Did it push you to grow? Tell us in the comments.
If this episode felt honest and useful, please share it and subscribe for more. 2 episodes left in Series 2. We're almost at the finish line.
Next week, episode 9, we talk about feeling excited. A much lighter topic after today. Looking forward to it.
See you next time. Keep running your own race.
Bye, everyone. Take care.